You know when you first start a painting, and you have an idea in your head of what it's going to be like? And in your head you can see it clearly. But when you start to put it down on paper, it fades and changes and disappears and comes back. You kind of feel that you have to trust the process and the dog. I think he's going to sit here and watch me now for a while. Trust the process. Yeah, do you ever wish when you've done an artwork that you stopped a few processes back? Maybe? But you know you have to keep going because you know that you're not finished. You know inside you that it's not right. And when you get to the point where you're nearly going to throw it out the window, I would suggest walking away. Walk away. Put it somewhere where you can see it but it's not prominent. Somewhere that your eye can catch it now and again, so that ideas can formulate without you actually having to think about it. And you keep going back to it and trying different things and realising that it's not going to turn out like it has in your head. But keep going. Trust yourself. The inner self will come through. I always tell myself it has to get worse before it gets better. But I don't know whether that's because I come from the north in England. That's the kind of mentality we have here. It's going to get better eventually. You've just got to go through some mud first. And with his painting, I did go through some mud. Quite a lot of mud. And quite a lot of product. Different types of product. I had no idea where this was taking me. But it was taking me. So we went with it. Do I wish I'd have stopped? I don't know. I see so many different pictures that I created through this process, and not one of them is the one that I ended up with. It was very odd. I went through so many different products with this, trying different things, new things, and at one point it's like, well, how bad can it get? How much can I hate it? To be honest, I hated it quite a lot, for quite a while. And even now it's finished, and I know it's finished, I'm not quite satisfied with it. But I don't know why. But I have now done on this journey. And it's been a very interesting journey. It's like here I've used chips of mirror, gluing them on with UV resin. Cool process. Just not the right picture, I don't think. But good to know for future reference. I've always used a quote from one of my favourite films, Galaxy Quest. Tim Allen. Brilliant film. Should go watch it. And the quote I've always took from that film is never give in, never surrender. That's what I used through this process, constantly. Nothing I did made the internal me happy. But I did learn a new process through this, and the new process was flocking. I had to learn how to flock, I had a few mistakes along the way, but flocked I did, and I quite enjoyed it, to be honest. I don't know whether it works on this project, I have no idea, but it is now finished and done with, and I kind of quite like it. I like the idea that you can have a furry painting. It's quite interesting, and it's quite bizarre next to what it was, even during this process. Looking back on this now, I really like this picture as it turned out. The one thing I've always liked about this tree though is the trunk. Well, this is what we ended up with, and whether I like it or not, it is now done. Have a look, see what you think. Well, this is the finished painting. It's quite mad. I put a moon in here. It glows in the dark. I can't show you because it's daylight, but it does, trust me. Stuart semple, glow in the dark. And then I've ended up putting, can you see? But it is definitely furry. I still like the trunk. The trunk's awesome. Anyway, I'll see you next time. It's goodbye from me. And it's goodbye from him.